sews and stuff here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. Welcome back to the channel today. Today I wanted to share with you a review of the makes that I made for my little animal vibe suit. That's what I'm calling it. So anyway, for this suit I use fabric. The main garment fabric is this Lady McElroy stretch cotton in the Outback Sand colorway. And I received this fabric from Minerva.com in exchange for a blog post. And as soon as the blog post posts, I'll go ahead and add it to the description box below. But it hasn't posted yet. It'll be a couple weeks before it posts. So anyway, I just love this fabric. It's a really nice, soft, it's very, very soft, stretch cotton. And it has it's not exactly an animal print, but it gives me animal vibes because of the beige, black, and cream colors and gold colors. And so it reminds me of a leopard print, but it's not quite a leopard print. But it has like these stones and these little, they look like scales to me, and then flower lace design. And for my suit, I used 3 patterns for the suit. So for the skirt, which was the main thing I thought of when I saw this print, was this Burdastyle pencil skirt from the June 2019 issues number 102. And the thing that I love about this skirt is the zip detail. So when I saw this fabric, I said that would look so cute in this skirt. And when I first saw the pattern, I knew I wanted to make it. So for the skirt, it has 4 main pattern pieces plus the waistband, or it might be 3 plus the waistband. So you have your right front here, your left front here, your back piece, as well as a front and back waistband. So that's it for the pattern. And then it zips up from the bottom up here from the front, and then you add trim to the sides of the zipper front. And I love that it makes the slit adjustable. So, and it also has this cute underlap right here. So if you want to be even more conservative, you can let the underlap show. But I like to flip it under, give them a little more leg, and I trimmed it with a Peter Sham ribbon. I went to New York like 2 weeks ago with my oldest son. He just turned 12 for his birthday. He wanted to see King Kong on Broadway, and it was the last week that it was showing. So we took the mega bus up to go see King Kong. And on the way, while we were walking, we went to Ripley's, and where else did we go? Dave & Buster's in New York. So we had a good time. And I didn't get to go do any fabric shopping, but I did get to pop in like 2 trim stores. So one of the things that I picked up was this Peter Sham ribbon. And you can see, I'll try to do another close-up of the ribbon. But basically, I think the difference between Peter Sham ribbon and grosgrain, because I think grosgrain just is straight lines, and Peter Sham kind of swirls in a little curve. And I think it has more of a cotton content than polyester content. But anyway, I use this 5/8 inch ribbon on the skirt for the zipper. And then for the jacket, I use Simplicity 8093. And I'll leave a picture right here. And this is a Simplicity for Mimi G pattern. And I sewed a size 12 for the jacket, and I've made this before in wax print. I'll leave a picture of the one I made before. But in the original pattern it's a notch collar, but for this one I decided to omit that, and I used it comes out as more of a curve, and I trimmed it with the Peter Sham ribbon. And it's fully lined, and I lined it with this crepe back satin from Joann's. And I also lined the skirt. I lined the skirt with a stretch polyester satin, well, crepe here. And this has more give. And I use the stretch because the fabric is a stretch cotton, and since it goes around the body, I wanted to make sure I have something with some stretch so that it could stretch along with the fabric. And this is the first time that I ever sewed a lining into a skirt that didn't like already have the skirt lining directions. And so I used my Reader's Digest book to for reference to figure out how to do it. And then I just tacked it down with thread loops here on the sides. So, and I sewed it down on this side to the zipper tape on the side. And I love how it all turned out. I love how it lays with the lining. And I'll show a picture of the book that I use, but that's my favorite reference book. If you don't have that book, you should definitely get it. I picked mine up at a used bookstore here in Maryland, Ukazoo Books. And they don't often have sewing things, but they did that day and I picked it up, and mine is like from the 70s or something like that. So that's my favorite sewing book. And what else did I want to say? Oh, and for the skirt, I sewed a size 44 for Berta, and that is for a hip size of 42, but my hips are 41, so I was between the 42 and the 44, and I decided to do the 44, but I did have to take it in an inch on the side seams because I was just a little bit smaller than the 44. So anything else? Oh, and so for the third thing that I sewed is this Agnes top. So this is the Agnes top by Tilly and the Buttons, and this is probably, I think this is about my 8th one. I've sewn about eight versions of this top. I can show you a couple pictures of the ones that I've made right here. But this one I made from this faux stretch jersey, and I made a dress. I made the M66 McCall 6686 or 6886, you know, the famous one. Anyway, I made that. I made a faux leather dress in this, and then for this one, I had some left over, and I made the Agnes top, and this is a really simple pattern. I really like it. I like the shape, but I love the neckline. It's a little bit scooped in the front, a little higher in the back. I made this one in 3/4 sleeves, and I did a faux cuff on it, where basically you line up the edges backwards like this, and then you serge it like that, and when you flip it over, you get a faux cuff. So I picked up that tip from Claire at Beautiful Things, and I'll leave a link to her video where she shows you how to do that. So I did that here on the cuffs as well as on the hem right here. So it gives it a really nice finish, and it's a really simple way to end up finish off a pattern. So here are some pics and twirls of me and my little outfit, and I paired it with these little leopard print earrings that I picked up at TJ Maxx. I showed you guys this last week, and with these cute little shoes they're from the company Nina, and I've had these for a couple years, and I picked those up at Savers for an event I went to, and I remembered I had them. I was like, oh, I'm gonna use my gold and black shoes. Because at first I couldn't figure out what shoes am I going to wear? What shoes am I going to wear? Because it's August, and even though I probably won't be able to get a lot of wear this until it gets colder. I did want to pose and everything, but I didn't want to wear stockings because it's just too hot. So I said, oh yeah, I remember I had those golden black shoes. Anyway, here are the pics and twirls of me in my Animal Vibes suit. you so much for watching. That is my review of my Animal Vibe suit. If you have any questions, leave them, or comments, leave them below. And I look forward to seeing you next time. What I'm working on right now, hold on one second, let me show you. Got to tell you that I picked up this fabric at Fabric Mart last year. It was part of the Julie's Picks club, so I don't know if they still have it available. But anyway, I wanted to show you what I'm working on right now. Right now I'm working on Vogue 1588. And it's going pretty well. Except I have a rogue, I've got to the point where I attached the bodice to the skirt, but then I took out the basting stitches and I got a rogue pleat that didn't get sewn into the seam. Like, why? What's going on? So I'm almost done with this make. I have to figure out what to do with this rogue pleat. So anyway, that will be coming up next. And this is another fabric that was sent to me from Minerva.com in exchange for a blog post. So I should be finishing that up pretty soon. So I'll just have to fix that pleat and add the zip and hem it, and I'll be done with this. And then, so that'll be coming up soon. I might have a top. I'm gonna be working on a top as well. I don't know if I'm gonna have time, but anyway, I'll be back soon to share with you my future makes, including this one, fairly soon. So I don't know what's gonna come next, but this is in the works right now. I'm almost done, and I look forward to talking to you all soon. I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye.